Your ancestors made the Franks powerful, Charlemagne, but you inherit a kingdom divided. Your brother, Charlemagne, rules half of your empire, as willed by your father, yet the kingdom would be better served under a single ruler. Do what you must to ensure that you are that ruler, and righteously so. Bavaria and the Lombards may make valuable allies should war with your brother become inevitable, but do not rely on these fair-weather friends for long. Your father was the Pope's firm ally. If he calls, the Franks will answer with help. Lombardian ire will be inevitable. Old wounds leave permanent scars, but this should mean nothing to you. Finally, the Islamic Caliphate grows powerful and greedy in the Spanish Peninsula. You checked their ambition once before, but a more permanent solution is now required. The world waits for you, Charlemagne. Unify your people behind your banner, and the Frankish kingdom will know no earthly borders. You have fought to preserve every inch of this land from the Islamic invaders, but you cannot hide behind the Cantabrian mountains forever. Beyond, the Umayyads persist. Yet there is hope. To the east, the governors of Pamplona, Zaragoza, and Barcelona have defied the Umayyads and rebelled against their cruelty. Their dissent is weakness in the otherwise formidable Umayyad forces, so capturing their lands could give you much-needed strength in the struggle to come. Victory in the east would also enable you to reconnect with your Frankish allies, who share no love for Islam and have bested it once before. The land may have been burned to deny the invaders any real purchase, but you must nevertheless push back and reclaim it for yourselves. The Spanish Peninsula will be wholly Christian once again. Descend from the mountains and wash the invaders into the sea, with Christ at the head of your armies. Long ago, you took the Pannonian Basin for your home. Now that safety is threatened. To the south, the Croats have crept in, attempting to undo your hard-fought Khaganate, whilst to the north other Slavic tribes press upon you, covetous of the fertile lands under Avar control. These encroachments cannot be tolerated. To the west, the Franks are concerned with their own civil strife, but they will not be distracted forever, and will turn their swords against any who do not worship their one God. It is now clear your people cannot remain solely in the Pannonian Basin. The time is coming to expand the kingdom. Italy lies to the southwest across the Po Valley, and beyond the Alps, Germania and Francia. Fearsome challenges, but you can rise to them. You must. Avar survival depends upon it. Destiny awaits beyond your proud borders, Khagan. Reach out and grasp it. "50 years have passed since you liberated Al-Andalus, and 146 since the great journey of the Prophet, peace be upon him. You are all that remains of the Umayyad Caliphate, driven from your ancestral home by the perfidious Abbasids. Yet here, in Al-Andalus, the Caliphate has been reborn in the West as a center of beauty and culture. However, there are those who would yet try to undo you. In the northwest, the Christian Asturians, who resist you from beyond the Cantabrian mountains. Destroy them and consolidate your power over the Spanish peninsula. To the northeast are the Franks, who stopped Islam's advance once before. Topple them, and all Europe would swiftly fall before your armies. Al-Andalus stands on the brink of total Muslim domination. Beyond is Europe and the rest of the world. Press on, Emir, and forge the caliphate anew, that it may last for all eternity. Your people have lived and worshipped in these lands for centuries. But now it is time to expand to foreign shores to make your kingdom rich. First, however, you must secure your borders. To the south, your Saxon allies are threatened by the nomadic Slavs. If you push them back now, you may gain the security you need to expand. Across the Western Sea is the Isle of Britain, thrown into disarray after centuries of occupation and unrest. Its people squabble among themselves and are ill-prepared for your fury. South of them, on the mainland, is the kingdom of the Franks. Though currently fractured, it would be powerful if united under a single ruler. There is wisdom in attacking whilst it is at its weakest. You stand on the precipice of glory everlasting. Take the Vikings to war. The Lombards have endured for centuries against hardship, emerging ever stronger. Italy is in upheaval, however, and you must rise to meet the dangers head-on. Your control of the Italian peninsula must be consolidated. Spoleto and Benevento must recognize your power, be it through subjugation or total destruction. Furthermore, the Papal States grow bold and impetuous, bolstered by their alliance with the Franks. They occupy precious Italian land, and so must serve your interests first, one way or another. Further south, the theme of Sicily push the Byzantine agenda, foolishly desiring to reclaim the lost Roman Empire. Watch events here carefully. Yet the Franks, powerful but divided, present the greatest threat to you. Should they consolidate, there will be few able to stand against the Frankish king. Enemies surround you, but the Lombards have weathered worse storms. Stand tall and do battle against the whole world. The Anglo-Saxon lands fall submissive to your rule. The Mercian kingdom dominates, yet the island is not yet fully conquered. To the southwest, Wessex lingers, weak but undefeated, and to the west, the pernicious Welsh remain a thorn. Subjugating both will secure your borders, yet Northumbria poses your greatest threat. It threatens to overthrow the Picts and become a powerful enemy. The only answer is its absorption into your own realm. Across the waves, Ireland offers promising territory, but should be approached with caution. Its people are unruly and more than a little dangerous. And to the east, vicious men seeking blood and plunder cast voracious eyes upon your shores. Be ever vigilant of the Viking Danes. Despite these challenges, control of the Isles shall be yours. Take up your sword and make Mercia great. Since the old Frankish king, Pepin the Short, died, you have been able to raid his lands with relative impunity. However, that may soon change, so your people are in need of a powerful leader of their own. Although the Franks pose a threat when united, they are currently divided against one another, a situation that you should take advantage of. Over in the east, the Slavs pose a more unified threat. Allied with the Franks, they would gladly see your territories conquered in their name. Strike first, and take their lands for yourself. To the north, your Danish allies stand steadfast. They share your religion, and together you could turn back the insipid tide of Christianity that sweeps Europe. The menace of the one God descends from the skies. He comes to sweep away the many gods of earth and stream. Your people alone have the strength to stop his advance. Take up arms in your ancestors' name.